So we're going to discuss about the transcendental life history of Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur is called Bhakti Ganga Bhagirathi. What happens? The 60,000 sons of Sagar Maharaj, they were burned to ashes by Kapila. So then Sagar Maharaj came and prayed to Kapila. Kapila told him, okay, your sons will turn to ashes. If you bring Ganga to this material world, again, your sons will be delivered and go to the abode of Lord. Many kings of this dynasty of Sagar Maharaj, they did austerities to try to bring Ganga to this material world. But all of them, they were unsuccessful in their attempts. In the end, in the dynasty of Sagar Maharaj, there was a great king and followed all the rules, religious and very fixed mind. Bhagirathi appeared. Bhagirathi Maharaj, by the strength of his austerity, he was able to bring Ganga to this material world. And by the touch of the water of the Ganga, all the 60,000 sons of Sagar Maharaj, they were delivered. Understand? So what is the main reason for Ganga appearing in this world? It was to deliver the 60,000 sons of Sagar Maharaj. But also many other people also they got benefited by that, because Ganga is here. Everybody got benefit or not. For example, until nowadays Ganga is flowing. Ganga has three main streams. One is in Swargaloka in the shape of Mandakini, known as Mandakini. So in Swargaloka, the name of Ganga is Mandakini. In Prithviloka, in this earth, Bhutal, the name of Ganga is Bhagirathi, or also called Ganga. Two names in this material world, Bhagirathi and Ganga. And third stream, the other stream which went to Patal, is called Bhagavati. So Bhagirathi Maharaj, he made Ganga appear in this world. So in this way, he made all the living entities benefit by being free from all the sins because of the water of the Ganges. So in the same way, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he came from Nitya Goloka Vrindavan, the spiritual world, and he is a very intimate servant, female servant of Srimati Radha. Bhaktivinoda Thakur made Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada appear in this world. Okay, so Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he made this intimate servant of Srimati Radha appear in this world. Who? Nana Mani Manjari Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada. And by this, making Bhaktisiddhanta appear in this world, Bhaktivinoda Thakur made all the living entities benefit with Bhakti, because Bhaktisiddhanta, if Bhaktisiddhanta had not appeared in this world, all these behaviors and conceptions of Mahaprabhu, they will be completely overtaken by the Baula-sampradayas, 13 sampradayas, and also by the Sahajis and Sakibekis. But Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he brought Srila Bhaktivinoda Sarasvati to this world. He made him manifest in this world. And in this way, all the pure conceptions and pure behavior of the line of Mahaprabhu, again they lived. What to say? Like they came back. So much Seva Srila Bhaktivinoda did. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he prayed to the consort of Jagannatha, Bimala-deva. He said, give me one kind of son who will be able to preach Shuddha Bhakti in this world. Do you understand? So, by the mercy of Bimala Devi, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he got this son. In his name, he gave, Bhaktivinoda gave the name Bimala Prasada to his son, because he was obtained by the mercy of Bimala Devi, the consort of Lord Jagannath. So he got this great son by the mercy of Bimala Devi. That's why the name of the son is Bimala Prasada. So which name? Bimala Prasada. Bhaktivinoda Thakur also wrote in the book that in the time of Ratha Yatra of Jagannath, for 3 days, the Ratha, the chariot, was stuck, like not moving, in front of the house of Bhaktivinoda Thakur for 3 days. How many days? 3. The chariot wouldn't move at all. They tried to pull the chariot with horses and elephants, but the chariot was not moving at all. Not even 1 centimeter, the chariot was moving. Everybody was so upset. What to do? Oh my. Tem alguém fazendo a tradução no português? A Chamarani ia fazer? Acho que não começou. So, Bimala Prasada, Bhaktivinoda Thakur bought Bimala Prasada to Jagannatha, and then Bimala Prasada embraced Jagannatha. Then when Bimala Prasada embraced Jagannatha, the garlands of Jagannatha automatically came to the neck of Bimala Prasada, and immediately the chariot of Jagannatha started moving. Jai. Tá bom, obrigada. Tá bom. So what is the meaning? Jagannatha-deva himself is Krishna, no? And Bhaktisiddhanta is a very intimate servant, a very intimate servant of Srimati Radhika, right? So Krishna, who is Jagannath, he's eager to see this servant of Srimati Radhika, like this Manjari who came to this world. So how Jagannatha-deva himself was eager to have the darshan of this Antaranga Sevika, this intimate female servant of Srimati Radhika. That's why for 3 days Jagannatha was standing in front of Bhaktivinoda Thakur's house just to see her, or him. And when Prabhupada embraced him, then automatically the garlands, flower garlands of Jagannath came to the neck of Bhaktisiddhanta baby. So you see how this Atimartya pastimes means beyond of human being, supernatural, superhuman leelas. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he had a relationship just like a mundane family with Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada. It's like normal affection. Just like parents, they take care of the kids, their children, and have so much love for them. In the same way, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he had so much love and affection for Bhaktisiddhanta, baby, small kid, just like a father and child. So within 5 years, when he was 5, he had already studied so many, all the Shastras. Actually, it was so much thick, sharp. He had a sharp brain, like Srila Bhaktisiddhanta as a child. When he was 5, and when he was only 5, he had already studied all the books. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Purana, Vedas, everything. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur had given him harinama and the kurma-mantra. And also, Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada slowly was growing up. So he wrote a book on astronomy. Surya Siddhanta. He wrote Lika. So the Jyotish Shastra, astrology Shastra is so difficult because you have to make so many mathematical calculations. If you're not too intelligent, like if you're not really intelligent a lot, you cannot properly understand and deal with the astrology Shastra. Do you know what is Jyotish Shastra? Astronomy, Shastra. Astrology, astronomy. Both. And so even the vice chancellor of the University of Kolkata, called Bandappadhyay, he called Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada and told, you must please accept the post of being the headmaster, I don't know how to call it, of the astronomy chair, astronomy faculty, astronomy university in Calcutta University. Bhaktisiddhanta said, I didn't come to this world to count stars and planets. Actually, I came to this world for what? To give the benefit to the jivas of this world, to their souls. Benefit to this, for the benefit their souls. For the benefit of their souls. What is the conception of acharyas? If you take out one jiva from the grasp of Maya, and if you put this jiva in the service of God, actually this is a lot. That's already a big deal. Even one jiva, if you can put this jiva, you make this jiva come out from the Vishaya sense gratification and incline towards Lord, you have to spend 500 gallons blood. You must give 500 gallons of blood. Then yes, life after life, this person will be able to become a devotee of Krishna. Or, this is true. So Srila Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada, so Bhaktivinoda, he resigned or didn't accept the chairman post of the astronomy faculty in the University of Calcutta, because Bhaktivinoda told, I didn't come to this world to count, for counting stars and planets. Actually, I want to just preach the holy names. I came to give nama and prema, holy names with prema to the jivas. And so how much you have to spend to make one jiva become a devotee? 500 gallons. No, 400, sorry. 400 gallons, not 500 gallons. 400, okay? Not so easy. 400 gallons, yes, okay. Who can perform sadhana to Lord Krishna. So, the jivas are going to karma marga and jnana marga, the path of karma and jnana. But to bring one jiva to the path of bhakti, you have to do a lot. Like, you have to endeavor so much for that. Bhakti is not that easy. Bhakti is very do sadhya, difficult to attain.
Not easy to bring the people in our Krishna consciousness.
So I'm speaking about Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada. So he started thinking, I must accept a guru, because without having a guru, even if you have same knowledge of Brahma and Shiva, you cannot deliver from this material world. If you don't have a Sadguru, bona fide guru, you cannot delivered from this material world. That's why Srila Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada, what did he do? He started searching for a Sadguru, bona fide Guru. He found who? He found Gaura-kisora Das Babaji. So he came to Srila Gaura-kisora Das Babaji Maharaj, please. He prayed, please give me diksha mantra. But Gaura-kisora Das Babaji Maharaj, he's the personification of the humility. He was. So Gaura-kisora Das Babaji Maharaj told to Prabhupada, you are the son of a landlord. You are so knowledgeable. Could I accept you as my disciple? 3 times Gaura-kisora Das Babaji Maharaj, he rejected Bhaktisiddhanta's request. But in the end, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he came to Srila Gaura-kisora Das Babaji Maharaj and told, if you don't give diksha mantra to this boy, he'll die. He'll give up his body. So at this moment, Gaura-kisora Das Babaji Maharaj said, okay, first, I'll ask to Gaura-nitai if I can do that. If Gaura-nitai allow me or order me, then I'll give diksha to him. And then next day, again, Bhaktivinoda Thakur asked him, did you ask to your worshipful deity, Gaura-nitai, Radha Krishna? Sorry, did you ask to Radha Krishna about that? Gaura-kisora said, I forgot. Then next day, they met. Bhaktivinoda Thakur came and asked. And then Srila Gaura-kisora said, yes, Nitai ordered me, so... Then Srila Gaura-kisora Das Babaji Maharaj gave diksha mantra to Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada. Srila Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada also used to say, why did I take diksha from Srila Gaura-kisora Das Babaji? Srila Bhaktivinoda explained, because I saw his external behavior and internal behavior is only one. Who is a sadhu? Someone who is same inside and outside. Like whatever he does and whatever he thinks and feels is same. You understand? The pure saint. What is the external symptom of a pure saint? Pure saint. External symptom of a pure saint is that he follows the 4 principles. How many rules? 4 principles. He will follow the 4 principles for sure. And always immersed in Bhagavat Nam and Bhagavat Katha. And he never ever criticized a Vaishnava. So that's why Srila Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada, he was observing. Oh, my Gurudeva, Srila Gaura-kisora Das Babaji Maharaj is so great. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta, so saying Bhaktisiddhanta, that's why he took shelter of Srila Gaura-kisora Das Babaji Maharaj. So in his own biography, Srila Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada wrote, he said, when I was studying university, school, I would always study Dharma Shastra, means the religious books, like Veda, Upanishad. So I was studying how the Vice Chancellor of the Calcutta University, called Asutosh Bandyopadhyay, seeing this the greatness of Srila Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada, this Vice Chancellor, he invited Srila Bhaktisiddhanta to be the chairman and also teacher in the Calcutta University, as like main teacher, headmaster of the astronomy faculty of Calcutta University. But Bhaktisiddhanta said, no, I didn't come to this world only for counting stars and planets. Actually, I came to this world for preaching the pure Vaishnava conceptions and mission of Mahaprabhu. So in that moment, Ashutosh Bandyopadhyay, the Vice Chancellor of the Calcutta University, he announced, if until Bhaktisiddhanta is alive in this world, no one else can take that post. Means until he's alive, this chairman post of headmaster, sorry, the chairman post will be left for him, will be spared for him. Ashutosh Bandyopadhyay, who is not an ordinary person himself, this Vice Chancellor, who is not anyone like Zaningen. Even listening to his name, even the British police would fear, like would tremble in fear, only listening the name of Ashutosh Bandyopadhyay. So even this high personality, he was giving all this honor and keeping the chairman post for Srila Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada. In this context, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he wrote, who was this person, Ashutosh Bandyopadhyay, who kept the post of chairman teacher of the astronomy faculty in the University of Calcutta for Srila Bhaktisiddhanta? So in his own life history biography, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada wrote about this man. Once, one time Ashutosh Bandyopadhyay, he was going somewhere, maybe 4 or 5 hour journey, first class compartment. So Ashutosh Bandyopadhyay was going somewhere, so he sat down in the train. But just in the same compartment of the train, you said Prabhupada, but I understood. Ashutosh Bandyopadhyay, he was in the train. Ashutosh Bandyopadhyay. So who was sitting in the train? It was Ashutosh Bandyopadhyay. So how he was a great personality, even very powerful person. So he was sitting in the train in the reserved compartment. So in the same compartment in which he was sitting, this executive officer of the British Empire came and sat down in front of him. At that moment, this British executive officer, that's some officer of the British government, he didn't want that this man would sit in front of him. Because at that time, the British people were thinking the Indians are my servants, my employees, my maids and servants. So how can a British officer, sit just near an Indian man? So that's why this British executive officer, he didn't like to share the compartment of the train with some Indian. But according to rules of the train, if you bought that ticket, you must sit down in that place, you know. But this British executive officer, he was annoyed to share the train with him, with Ashutosh Bandyopadhyay.
विश्राम किया।
Okay, so what happened? Ashutosh Bandapradaya, he took a nap in the train. And then the British executive officer took the boot of Ashutosh Bandapradaya and threw by the train's window. Who? The British executive officer. He was a very evil man. He was an evil man. Okay. After some time, when Ashutosh Bandapradaya woke up from his nap in the train, he saw that his boot was not there wasn't there any longer. So Ashutosh Bandapradaya understood this British executive officer. He threw my boot outside the train. Okay, he didn't say anything, but after some time, the British executive officer also fell asleep in the train. Then, Ashutosh Bandapradaya, what did he do? He took the coat, like the jacket, the coat of this executive officer. You know, the coat, you put so many papers and valuable stuff like your wallet or anything, all of these valuable things are there. He also threw away from out of the window of the train, sorry. So when this executive officer woke up, where's my coat? Where's my coat? He was loud, yelling, where's my coat? Where's my coat? Then Ashutosh Bandapradaya told, your coat has gone to search my boot. Like out of the train. Because he understood what happened. So the executive officer didn't say anything. So you see, this is such a great personality, like bold personality, fearless man, very powerful, defying all the British rule empire. This man, he kept for me, Bhaktisiddhanta saying, the chairman post of Calcutta University. So he was not an ordinary person, this Ashutosh Bandapradaya. So, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Sarasvati Prabhupada. So he resigned, like he didn't accept, not resign, he just rejected the post of chairman in Calcutta University, and he started his Bhagavad Bhajan. So they have to go to Vrindavan, so I have to finish the kata earlier.
Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada,
Srila Bhaktivinoda Sarasvati Prabhupada, he would always travel with his own father. Wherever Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur would go, like in the places or any place, Bhaktisiddhanta would always go and also listen and write down what he was listening in the kata. And then he would see how Bhaktivinoda Thakur would defeat all the logics of the Sahajiya Sakivekis. He would observe how Bhaktivinoda Thakur would react with all these people. That's why Javadharma, the Javadharma is using analogy, like some novel behind it. But what is the Javadharma actually? Javadharma is, you know, when Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Bhaktivinoda. So Javadharma is how the Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada, Javadharma is how Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada defeated the Sahajiya Sakivekis, these places. There's one place. Where? Mayapur. Sorry, where? Mayapur? Baligarh. Kahan hai? So there's one place called Baligarh in Midnapur. There was a great assembly. Because the people of Midnapur, they are so much logicists, like logicist people they are in Midnapur. They won't accept easily anything. They have so much logic. They are like, oh, nodding, oh, yeah, yes.
किंतु मिदनापुर के लोग होते हैं
Generally, people are like this, but from actually Medinipur, people are very intelligent and like logic. So, Param Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Pragana, he Medinipur. Medinipur. So that's why Bhakti Pragana, he chose to preach in Medinipur. Srila Bhakti Pragana Kesha Goswami Maharaj. Exactly, he chose to preach there. So what does that mean? In Medinipur, to preach in Medinipur, that time there was no like car or anything. Nowadays, there's car, roads and everything. There are cars, but at that time, you have to go by feet, foot. You have to go. And the land of Medinipur is so dry. No. It's very hard land. So if you go there, next time you don't want to go. It means finish for you. So even the people of Medinipur also, they're like that. Logicists, Juktivadi. People from other places, they accept easily. Oh yes, they accept the philosophies and all. So Srila Bhaktisiddhanta gave an example. One king told his minister, "Oh minister, eggplant is very nice." And the minister, yes, very nice. Make some bengon barta, means eggplant baked, like in the fire. If you make any subject of eggplants, very nice. And minister, yes, this is true. After some time, king told the minister, begun eggplant. Begun actually means bekar, means useless. Because if you eat too much eggplant, you have some itching in your body. This is the meaning of eggplant in Hindi, begun, like some meaning like useless. So you like to itch something which is itching, but after you feel pain because maybe start burning or sensation. So what is the meaning? When the king was glorifying the eggplant, also the minister was also saying yes. When the king was saying, no, eggplant is useless. If you eat too much eggplant, you will have some allergy. And minister also said, yes, this is true. So the king told, when I glorify the eggplant, you agreed. Now that I am criticizing the eggplant, also you agree. Why? Then the minister told, look, Maharaj, I'm your servant. I am not the servant of the eggplant. I'm not the employee of the eggplant, but yours instead. Understand? That's why my duty is to make you happy. Then I'll continue in my post. If you become angry with me, then I will be like without job. So one beautiful story. How Bhaktisiddhanta was a Nitya Mukta Mahapurush, liberated soul, transcendental, high class. So one time, Rohini Kumar Ghosh, one person, one lawyer, was the son of a liar. This person, and son of a lawyer. He was very intelligent, rich. He was qualified in all ways. What did he do? Came to Navadvip to have association of sadhu. He came. After some days, he stayed in the ashrama of the Baula-sampradaya. Because people come from outside, they don't know who is sadhu, who is not sadhu, they don't know. Who is doing bhajan or not, who is following Srila Bhakti or not, they don't know. That's why. Bhatusputra means nephew. So he came to Vrindavan to do bhajan. He was rich. this person. So what happened?
In
In Vrindavan, he stayed in the ashrama of Baula-sampradaya. Because people they are going here and there, they don't know who is a bona fide sadhu or not. They don't know. So this man, he came to Vrindavan, he started staying in the ashram of, in a Baula-sampradaya's ashram. But when he saw the conceptions of Baula-sampradaya, his no, because the Baula-sampradaya, they are Sahajiya people. Actually, they are Sahajiya. They eat fish also. What do they eat? Fish. Why do they eat fish? They say, no. You eat Loki, like some vegetable. Like one time of rainy season, you cut the half of it and take the Loki. It's like a white pumpkin, and you make a sabji. So they're saying, oh, you eat these vegetables, they also have life. So the Baula-sampradaya, they said that everything God created is for us to eat. We should eat. People from Baula-sampradaya, they're like this, and this is an apa-sampradaya, means not bona fide sampradaya. So this person, he stayed in the ashram of Baula-sampradaya. So there are men, and both men and women, and they are not married, but they stay together there. Illegally, they stay together in the ashram, in the Baula-sampradaya's ashram, men and women together. Men and women. And seeing this behavior of these people, his faith disappeared, you know, he was like not pleased with this. One time, evening time, he went to sleep, and then he saw this man of the Baula-sampradaya. He manifested one big form of a lion to eat him, like he was manifesting the form of a lion to eat him. And the wife, actually not a married wife, legally married wife, they are called actually Parakebab, means paramour wife. That's what means. The lady, she also manifests in the form of a lioness, and wanted to eat him, and he was so afraid. Then what did he do? He called the name of Prabhupada, crying. Then early in the morning, he left the Baula-sampradaya, this man, and he went then he took shelter of the feet of Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada. What is the meaning? The jivas in this world, they are wandering. Sometimes we get a non-bona fide guru. And by this non-bona fide guru, because of him, we go to hell again. That's why Shastra says you have to take shelter of a bona fide guru and do bhajan, not bona fide. So this man, he left Baula-sampradaya and he took shelter of the feet of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta, Sarasvati Prabhupada. So it's written about this in his life history, this biography. So the older brother of Bhaktisiddhanta was called Anada Prasada Datta, was the older brother of Srila Bhaktivinoda. Anada Prasada. So Anna means like food or grains. So Annadatta, one person who is giving this. Sorry, Anada Prasada Datta. Anada means. So he was suffering so much in the time of death. His older brother, he was feeling so much pain in his body, headache, and so Srila Bhaktivinoda, he served his older brother for some time. Then
सेवा कर रहे थे और उनके भी बुखार भी बढ़ गया।
So his fever also increased,
और प्रभुपाद
the older brother's fever. And then Bhaktisiddhanta would stay near his head and trying to pacify him and make him feel better and from the fever.
कुछ समय के बाद जब
After some time,
उनकी सगाई माने consciousness
when his consciousness came back, older brother's consciousness, Anada Prasada Datta, older brother, he asked for apologized to Bhaktisiddhanta, apologized and told Prabhupada,
मैं पूरा जन्म में
in the previous life,
मानुष संप्रदाय के अंतर्गत था
I was in the Ramanujasambradaya in the previous life.
और उस समय
And at that time,
ये गौड़ीय संप्रदाय की मैंने कुछ कटाक्ष का
I told something, I criticized the Gaura-kisora.
जिसके फलस्वरूप
And because of that,
मेरा पुनः जन्म प्राप्त हुआ।
I had to take birth again. Please forgive me.
प्रभुपाद ने उनको
Then Srila Bhaktivinoda put his hand on the older brother's head, and all the offenses of the older brother were forgiven. Put hand on brother's head and apologize him from all the offenses. Forgave him for all the offenses. So the older brother told, in the previous life I was Acharya of Ramanujasambradaya, and I criticized, I dishonored some Acharya of the Gaura-kisora. That's why I had to come back to this material world one more time. And Bhaktisiddhanta saw that really in his forehead automatically manifested the tilak of Ramanujasambradaya that time. The tilak automatically manifested in the older brother's head. So getting the mercy of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta, sorry, not mercy, Gurudev said, so we see all these teachings in life history of Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada. So I told the name of his brother was Anada Prasada Datta. In the previous life he was inside the Ramanujasambradaya, but for some reason he did some offense to the feet of Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada, and as a fruit he had to take birth again. It's written here, Anada Prasada Datta, Anada Prasada Datta.
जिस समय एक समय एक अद्भुत वस्तु भी दिखाई पड़े अनंता प्रसाद बाबू के ललाट पर।
So one time something amazing happened. I saw in the head of my brother, Anada Prasada Datta, this biography of Bhaktisiddhanta. The tilak of Ramanujasambradaya appeared in his forehead, so that everyone told that in the previous life he was from Ramanujasambradaya. Then after that, Srila Bhaktivinoda Prabhupada gave blessing to him, and after some time, he gave up his body. You see, if you do offense to Vaishnava feet, you have again life after life. You have to suffer somehow. You have some. If you perform offense to the feet of a pure Vaishnava, life after life, you have to suffer. So Shastra explains Bhoga Shanti and Tyaga Shanti. Means if you suffer, you also get peacefulness. And also if you give up, also you get peacefulness. Two things. Because Bhoga means also suffer and sometimes enjoy, so I don't know the meaning. Suffer or enjoy, you get peace. Bhoga, enjoy or suffer? Okay. Because they also say like Bhoga for suffering the karma, also same word. Anyway, so if you're hungry, how to be pacified from your hunger? Eat. So if you eat, you'll be pacified from your hunger. So if you eat, you'll be without hunger. So now you're feeling hungry, suppose. So if you eat, you'll find peacefulness, like you'll be in peace. So Bhoga Santi, after enjoying or fulfilling your senses, you feel Shanti, peace. And Tyaga Santi, Tyaga means renouncing. Also you'll get peace. What is the meaning? Bhoga Santi you understood, no? Like for example, you eat and your hunger will finish. So you're Asanta, you're restless because you are hungry. So you're restless. But if you eat, you'll be Shanti, in peace, pacified. But another Tyaga Santi. If you give up, also you'll find peacefulness. What is Shanti? What is peace? Is to be without any suffering. So what is the example of Tyaga Santi? Okay, Bhoga Santi, you understood the example of the hunger. You're hungry, you eat, then you are in peace. Or you are calmed down. Okay, now another Tyaga Santi. You give up, then also you are in peace. What is the example? One person is holding 20 kilos stone, a stone weighing 20 kilos on his hand. After some time, he's feeling so much pain in his hand. Then he takes the stone with the left hand, also starts aching. Then he changes the part of the body which he's carrying. Then he's thinking, it's so difficult to carry the stone with my hand, better I put on my shoulder. The people who sell, these milkmen who sell milk, so they have some wood they carry. They make some balance with 2 pots of 1 yogurt and 1 milk on their shoulder. Okay, maybe you sold 10 kilos, 10 liters of milk, but you have only yogurt. So how will he balance the weight of the yogurt pot? He will put some stone in the other pot to balance, then he can carry. So the stone is not meant for anything. He just taking the stone just to balance the wood where he's carrying the yogurt also. So one person is taking 20 kilos in his hand. Then he's changing from right hand to left hand. Then after some time also he's again feeling pain. Then he's taking on his shoulder. Right shoulder, then left shoulder. And he saw that he was also not in peace. He was still restless. Then he took on his head. Also he started aching after some time, some pain. Then, how to be free from this pain? You have to give up, means to release the stone. Release? Drop the stone. Just drop the stone. Means you just drop just have hope in Rama. You have to give up hope in anything else and anyone else. Just have hope, just expect from Ram. Plus that's wrote. Ek Asha Ramji. Your only hope is Lord Ram. Your only hope is Lord Bhagavan. And give up all the other hopes, like hope in anyone else. All the other expectations and hopes in any other person or things, you just give up. Only one hope. Huh? Sevaka? Sorry, I didn't get the beginning of the sentence. And only one relationship matters. Relationship. So only one relationship matters. Your relationship with Ram. And give up all the other relationships and friendships. Nata means relationship, give up everyone else. Means you should have a relationship with only whom? Ramji, with Bhagavan. Then you'll find peace and happiness. Otherwise you're just carrying this piece of stone. Then you're feeling pain in right hand, left hand. Then you put the stone on your head. and always paining, aching, because it's very heavy. So if you don't drop the stone, you still suffer, you continue suffering, isn't it? So this is called Tyaga Santi. Like if you give up, then you'll be happy, you'll be in peace. That's why give up the desire from material things. Why the jiva is conditioned? Bada. Only one reason for being bound in life. We come to enjoy this material world, and in the end, you just feel unhappiness and suffering. So Tyaga Santi, give up. Give up this family and come to Vrindavan. Give up everything and go to Vrindavan. But it's difficult to give up, huh? If you go to Vrindavan, what do you do there? You have to eat, huh? You have to cook chapati or roti. You also need some place to stay. Like in the winter time, suppose, where you stay. Cannot sleep anywhere. Isn't it? So what should you do? Only one hope, Lord Ram. Give up all other hopes. Only one relationship matters, with Lord Ram. Others, give up other relationships. Just live the way Lord wants to keep you and chant Sitaram, Sitaram. So Tyaga Santi. Give up everything. What? Give up your mother, father, brother, sister. Sarvadama Paritaja. So this is the last word of the Gita, last shloka. Give up all dharmas and surrender to Krishna. And surrender to me. I promise to you that after that, you will think to me. So Shastra explains two things, Tyagi and Bhoga Shanti. Means happiness, peacefulness if you enjoy, and also if you give up everything. So you're feeling pain in your head, huh? Because you're carrying that stone. Remember the example of the stone. If you're carrying 20 kilo, a piece of stone weighing 20 kilos, there's no use for carrying that stone. Just give up the stone, like drop the stone, sorry. Then you feel happiness or peacefulness, and okay. But you don't want to drop the stone. You don't want to, it's not easy to drop what? The desires to enjoy the material world. Your desire to enjoy. But if you don't give up the samsara, means family or material attachments, or that's why I say everybody must take sannyas. Maybe not take with your body, but at least by mind you must take sannyasa. Sorry, everyone must take sannyas. Everyone, maybe by body or relationship or mind, but still, if you still have a relationship with your family, you feel unhappiness or not. If you have a relationship with your family. Because if they suffer, also you will suffer. Like if they are unhappy for some reason, also you are unhappy. Is it true or not? Suppose your father is having fever. You're not having fever. You're not with fever. But in your mind, you think